Malika Hamidi, Director General, European Muslim Network. Today you're in the European Parliament talking about the role of women in de-radicalisation. How do you think women play a more important role or an equal part in this issue?
Yeah, thank you for the interview. To begin with, I'd like to say that I'm here just to highlight the fact that actually European Muslim women have to play a crucial role in terms of discourse, because women have been playing a big role in terms of action in the field as mother, as sister, as wife. But I'm here to highlight on the fact that in terms of intellectual and political debate, they have to be more involved. Why? Because most of European Muslim women have the feeling that they have been evacuated from the very core of the debate. Actually, they want to be actors, to think about strategies from themselves, by themselves, and not to have again the Muslim community being suspected and criminalized. We have the feeling today in the French-speaking part of Europe that the European Muslims organization and the European Muslim communities have been marginalized of the debate. In France and in Belgium, there are just a little few connections between the prevention programs and the prevention programs of radicalization and the European communities. It's very, very difficult to have them connected to each other. And I'm really here to highlight the fact that now we need to be involved in the process, and we have to raise awareness towards the policymakers, toward the stakeholders, that we have to play a political, an intellectual role, and not only actions as mother and wife. I think it's really counterproductive to be asked to act, to essentialize the role of mother. And more European Muslim women are politicizing their acts, actually.
Do you think there could be more done to prevent the stigmatization of Muslims, so that not all Muslims are seen as potential jihadis?
Yes, I think that the wave of Islamophobia is getting worse and worse, and more now we have more and more Muslim organizations who are being involved in the process of struggling against Islamophobia. I can take the example of the European project Forgotten Muslim Women, which gathers women from different backgrounds acting all together here at the European level to have Islamophobia being criminalized. So now we are in the process of being involved in the struggle against Islamophobia. This is a political debate. This is a political struggle. We haven't won now, but now we are more and more involved, and I think that this is a relationship of domination, because the more we are visible in the public sphere, the more we are struggling at the political level, and the more the Islamophobia actually is rising, actually.
How can Europe tackle radicalization?
And in this very difficult moment, we need to work against fundamentalism, against radicalization, all together. Of course, it's important to work through intelligence, through police, but we need also a strategy, a long-term strategy. This is important in the most important city of the European Union, in London, in Paris, in Brussels, in Rome. We need to work, first of all, for the young people. Education at home, at school, is very important. The family, the teachers are very important if you want to reduce the radicalization. It's important to work all together. It's not easy, but we need to do it.
Following the Paris and the Brussels attacks, we've seen a rise in Islamophobia. What can you do to tackle discrimination against Muslim communities in general?
Dialogue is important. We need to reduce the Islamophobia, but in the same time it's important the better work by the Muslim community in favor of integration. We need to respect the Christian people, the Jewish people, and at the same time it's important for Christian people and Jewish people to respect Muslim people. All together in favor of peace, against terrorism, against radicalization. Of course, the situation is not easy. After the attacks in Brussels and Paris, for people living in Europe, the situation is not the best situation. But we need to beat the terrorism, as I said, not only with police and with intelligence, but also with the political strategy. The dialogue is very important, but at the same time, it's important the work of Muslim people living here, because they are good ambassadors in favor of the Christian minority living in Pakistan, in Egypt, in other countries, because the reciprocity is important, is crucial. If we want to work all together in favor of peace, we need to achieve this goal.